Hey everyone, it's John. I'm going to do my update today for day 7 of my 30-day juice fast. It is January 15th at 7:50 p.m. Today went really, really well. I didn't have any problems all day. No hunger pangs, no issues really. I found a new group of friends. Someone found me, I should say, on YouTube and invited me to a Facebook group. So hi to all my juicing buddies on the Facebook group. So shout out to you guys. It's a great community. I'm really glad that you found me and you brought me in. So for those of you who don't know and who might be interested, I'm not really sure how to point you there to them, but leave a comment and I'll direct you there if you're interested in it. It's a group of people who are doing their juice fast or who have done them in the past, and it's just a really great support community. And people were sharing recipes and sharing their woes and giving insight and that kind of thing. I'm really glad that they found me, and I'm really glad that I'm part of that group. So I expect really great things to happen there. Again, no issues today. I had breakfast, and then I bought some coconut water because I went and downloaded the 15-day reboot from rebootwithjoe.com, and I wanted it mainly for the recipes, so that I have some tried and true recipes for that. So my breakfast this morning was the carrot apple ginger. It tastes awesome. What's not to like about that? It also in the shopping list that you get, it said to get coconut water, and then like as your mid morning snack to drink some coconut water. So I bought some. They were actually on sale. I was really excited about that. So it's like these 16-ounce Vita Coco coconut waters, not being endorsed by them in any way. So I was drinking one of those. I drank about half of it, and then I decided I didn't want any more, so I went and put it back in the fridge. So, which is great because they're lasting longer than I thought they were, and they were on sale. Um, no issues. Still drinking lots of water. I have noticed though that my lips have been getting chapped for the past 4 days. Probably weather related because it's just getting a little colder here. As time goes on this week, we're supposed to have some frosty weather this coming weekend, and it'll probably warm up a little bit the next week. I have read though that it's sometimes you can get chapped lips when you're juicing because you might not be getting enough good fats in your diet. So Reboot with Joe said you could add, to your juice, add some coconut oil or some olive oil, or even take an avocado and kind of blend that up with whatever juice that you're drinking in order to get those fats. And so because it is getting colder, I decided that I wanted something warm. And in the Facebook group, someone said, "Hey, you should try this recipe." And so I did. I juiced, it was like tomato and celery and carrots, and I actually put some onion in there. I've never juiced an onion before, but it was not too shabby. So what I did is I put that in like a little saucepan and just warmed it up. I didn't let it come to a simmer because that's too hot. You'd kill the nutrients in it. So I just warmed it up in the stove, and I put some salt and pepper and like garlic and onion powder, a little paprika in there, and some like crushed red pepper flakes for some heat. Kind of warmed it up, and then I put that in my blender with an avocado. The avocado though was a little underripe, so it didn't blend really smooth. So I strained it into the mug that I was going to drink it out of. It ended up making about 16 ounces of juice total, and drank that, and it was perfect. I'll probably end up adding something like that into my juicing regimen just for something warm, because it is winter time, and you don't always want to drink cold fluids day in and day out. So but I will be really careful though to not. I think I forget what the magic number is, but to not get it to a simmer that's way too hot and probably would kill nutrients. I just want to warm it up slightly. So yeah, things are just going really well today. I got off the phone. I talked to my friend. I have a friend, Reba, who I've been friends with for 20 years. We've been friends since third grade, and she and I have followed each other's journeys through the weight situations, because we're both overweight. We've both been overweight since we were probably in third grade. But we're both approaching 30, and so she wanted to talk to me about juicing. We had a just really great conversation. And hi, Reba, if you're watching, good to catch up with you. And just me encouraging her to get started. She's interested in doing it. She actually went and bought a juicer and then had juiced, and it was like she said it was the most disgusting thing. And I think she just had like kale, and that was about it. And I know that kale is not one of my favorite foods. I'm becoming more accustomed to it, but just kale by itself probably would not be so great. If you're just juicing it. Now, like in a salad or something, that's different, but you're just juicing it. So, and kale can be very strong and bitter. So just giving her like, what my experience has been. So, encourage your friends. If you start juicing, encourage your friends to do the same if they're interested in doing it. There is one topic that I want to talk about today. It kind of continues from our eating habits conversation that we had yesterday. And it revolves around other people and the comments that they can make, and what you have to take from it in order to make yourself better. And we had a great conversation about it today on the Facebook group that I joined. And it's about people asking you what's the nutrition that you're getting. Are you getting enough fats? Are you getting enough protein? Are you getting enough this and that? And I kind of have a snarky answer for that, and we laughed about it today, but it's really true. And this is going to be kind of like a rant for me that. And I don't mean any disrespect to anyone who's ever been supportive who just asks those questions, because you're just curious, you just want to know. And I've done lots of research, and you probably haven't, so you really are just curious, and you're probably concerned for my well-being, and I appreciate that. But no one ever came to me and said, "Hey, John, are you really sure you should eat that cookie, or are you sure you should get dessert, or, eat that cake or that pie, or, eat the burger or the fries or whatever it is." Because I don't mean to sound snarky, I just want to sound snarky, but you weren't really concerned about my calorie, my protein intake, my nutrition when I was eating that crap. So why are you concerned now when I'm juicing and I'm trying to do something good for myself? I want to turn this around and say that whenever anyone, I don't care what kind of regimen or diet, or even if it's a fad diet and then it's not going to last, never come up to someone and say, even if you are concerned, I'm concerned about, your nutrition. Because what that says to the person who's trying to do something good for themselves is that maybe they're doing the wrong thing. And we're really, even in my case, and I know in a bunch of people's cases, we're really just trying to make a difference in our lives. And people who struggle with weight, it's an issue. So be nice, people. Don't, if you're truly concerned, I appreciate your concern. But you're really, if I thought that I was putting myself in danger, I am a smart person, and you have to trust me that I know what's best for me. If I put myself in danger and was really putting myself in danger, and I felt awful, and I just, was, unhealthy things were happening, I would stop. Right? You have to trust your friends. You have to trust people who are doing this enough to know that if they were doing something really unhealthy and it was not working out for them and they were having problems, that they were going to stop. Right? So, just even if you're well-intentioned, just don't do that to your friends. Especially if it's your family who's doing it. Be nothing but encouraging and be their best cheerleaders, because that's really what people need. People need more encouragement in this world, and not, even if it is out of like well-intentioned concern, not more comments about, nutrition and things like that. Because if you didn't let me back up and say, if you made comments before about, are you sure you should be eating that, and that's bad for you, and nutrition, fine. That's just the kind of person that you are, and if they're friends with you, then they're probably used to it. But if you've never done it before, then you probably shouldn't start. And I'll end there, because I could, we could. I know it's like a one-way conversation right now, but it's a big deal. It's a big deal for folks, especially who are like myself, who are trying to do something really good for ourselves. And I confessed to you guys yesterday about some of the eating habits that I've had and some of the things I'm not so proud of. And I'm willing to bet that everyone who is doing something like this juice fast, has experienced the same types of things. And for me to you, if you experience that, if someone is asking you those questions, you know what? You can tell them, why, yes, I am getting protein in my vegetables. For every 100 grams of broccoli or 100 calories worth of broccoli that you get, you're getting about 10 grams of protein. So, protein and good fat and all that kind of stuff we're concerned about. But the information is out there, and they're just ignorant about what you're actually getting. So stay strong. And by ignorant, I don't mean stupid, because ignorant and intelligence are two separate things. So, you might want to take that as an opportunity to educate them and say, well, actually, here's the science behind it, and here's why you can do this for 30, 60 days and be completely fine and not have it be detrimental to your health. So that's just my encouragement to everyone who is doing a juice fast or is thinking about doing a juice fast. You probably will get those questions once you tell your friends and your family that you're doing that. And if they do ask those questions, they probably have the best intentions. I just put that out there for everyone. So you might want to direct them to this video if they start asking those questions, and I'll have that hard conversation with them so you don't have to. So anyway, I'm signing off. That's it for me. So day 7 tomorrow though is my official weigh-in. It will have been today's day 7, so I'm going to weigh in every Thursday. So it will have been a full week since I started this. So I'm excited to share with you what the scale says tomorrow. So good night, everyone, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.